information dissemination, different way of conveying information in different eras, showcasing each phase of the evolution of the transmission of information.
Morning, my beloved granddaughter. I miss you all a lot.
We miss you too, Grandma, and we're very excited to talk to you today.
Yes, Grandma, because you know what? Our youngest is very busy nowadays browsing in her phone and we cannot even talk to her because she's with her phone and laptop all day.
Oh, really? That's bad.
But Grandma, I was just chatting with my friends and reading news online.
Okay, since you mentioned that, I will give you some knowledge about evolution of transmission of information.
Really, Grandma? We're very excited to hear it.
I think we're lost.
I know, right? We've been here for about 2 hours now and we don't know which way we should take to go out.
Hey, let's check this. Someone carved this to instruct people which way is the right one.
Yes, you're right. The person who carved this is so smart. It would help us a lot.
The most well-known form of primitive communication is cave painting. The artistic endeavor were created by a species of man that appeared around 130,000 BCE, the Homo sapiens. The most popular theory states that the depiction were used as a manual for instructing others, mark territories, and mark events.
I'm so excited for today. I am getting his letters and I can wait to read it.
A few moments later.
I can't believe that. He's breaking up with me because he met another woman. I will write a letter to tell him that I don't want to see him ever and never again.
One of the most basic forms of sending and receiving messages between two people was in the form of written letters. According to the ancient historian Hellanicus, the first handwritten letter was delivered by the Persian queen Atossa in approximately 500 BC.
It was 3 guys in mass up there at the corner who shot down this way.
Shauna Davis Scott says it was a targeted ambush.
We all heard the gunshots. It was multiple.
She and her sister are neighbors. The kids were playing outside when more than 30 rounds were fired off.
I want them caught.
During the early 19s, a new form of communication and entertainment took the world by storm. Radio is sound communication by radio waves, usually through the transmission of music, news, and other types of programs from single broadcast stations to multitudes of individual listeners equipped with radio receivers.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm just watching news in our television and there are also several channels where you can select which one you want to watch.
Oh, really? Can I watch with you?
Yeah, sure, come sit with me.
Television made its official debut at the 1939 New York World's Fair. The system was designed by Philo Taylor Farnsworth, a 21 years old inventor who had lived in the house without electricity until he was 14, and he invented television for entertainment.
Ma'am, I have a question. Do you know who was the first president of the Philippines?
No, honey. You can just search it on the internet.
Oh, so Emilio Aguinaldo was the first president of the Philippines. Now I know. And that the internet is very helpful.
The original internet was invented in 1967 for military purposes. An internet, in its most basic form, is simply a group of computers able to connect to each other and share information. These included electronics, email, and the use of sites containing vital information or website. Once the internet started to catch on, it was used primarily by corporation for collaboration purposes.
In conclusion, since the earliest of years, communication has been an important part of life. Thus, it is necessary for transmission of information to evolve. Change is constant. That is why discoveries just as innovation happens. And if there is a new discoveries, there is evolution. The more we advance, the more we learn and grow. That also what happens to information in its way of being transmitted, but we have to keep in mind our boundaries and limitations upon using our resources. For we have to maintain balance in everything we use.
So when we get close, just take my hand, baby, let's lose control.